Hello everybody, and welcome. I am THEBETAPLAN, and this is Crusader Kings 3 with the Fallen Eagle mod installed. But before I come to the noticeable changes in the map, I want to say to everybody who celebrated it, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope for everybody a lovely New Year. I do this because New Year is a little bit more well, common, though there's also, of course, Chinese New Year, which I have to admit, I don't know the date of that. But, yeah, Christmas, of course, I've noticed when I look at my, well, the people that watch my videos, that there's a wide variety of them, and I don't want to just immediately assume that everybody celebrates Christmas. But it also, I think I'm off by one episode, unfortunately. Well, so let's see what Christmas gave us, Pictisch. Well, it gave us this kingdom. Why? Because Secundi Urbi went for their own holy war. He won it. He has replaced the people, or I think it's an invasion actually, because these people are still around here, of which I can and will demand conversions. I am not certain if they are going to accept it, but gosh darn it, I'm going to try. But there have also definitely been some people replaced that were not of the right religion, so maybe I am actually only causing trouble. But it is not a problem that he conquered it. He may not be a supremely huge vassal, but he only has daughters, and that means that every daughter is just going to inherit a kingdom, and that is it. Oh well, so be it. Wait a second, your daughter. Oh, you also only have daughters. That is so interesting. And you are not matrilineal married. That is not smart. Because that means that this duchy... Hold on. Or is it this guy? No, it's the second son. So it doesn't really matter. But the Ravenna dynasty is going to be on a throne, most likely. Then over here, I have taken care of it. Dacia is now ruled by my son. He has the kingdom. Pannonia has been given away by accident, I have to admit, to this guy. I should have given it to some family members over here who did not have any titles, because that would have meant that almost all kingdom titles were in hands of our family. Of course, the exception being the Irish title, which is held by Connacht, but he doesn't have the money by a long shot. I will ransom the dude. Alright, negotiate your release. Gain a weak hook. He doesn't have any other things on him, so we're just gonna release him for that. Hunt, felling a beast. It will make a splendid coat. No, it's not garish. A lot of people will hate it. It will look on the Great Hall. We're just gonna go over the Great Hall. Alright, gain a hook on him. So we can modify your feudal contract a little more. Ooh, he's already giving me quite a bit. Do I need high levies? No, we'll just gain even more taxes. Thank you. And there people are converting to our religion, so this assumes that this region is going to change over to the Pictish religion, but it is not completely ruled over by Pictish culture. We'll have to see what we can do about that. Of course, because currently this guy is working on the development of our capital rather than working on cultural changes, because our capital only has 19 development, which of course is a horrible thing if you consider that Secundi Urbi has 26, and we cannot allow for that gap to be this large. We can hold a feast. I am a little bit stressed, but I'm gonna wait on it a little bit until I get a little bit more stressed. And yeah, some of this money that has gone down drain, you might be wondering, that is because I, for instance, usurped Vidin and usurped this duchy. It did make these guys single county counts beneath the Eastern Roman Empire, but it didn't release them just yet. Maybe once there's a new emperor, because she is feeling poor, this guy is feeling wonderful. And I should actually check his daughters out, because she is only 12. Oh, the heir of the heir already has a oh yeah, we knew that out. I think I'm educate. No. Oh, I need to educate him. That is her. Alright, hold on. I am now causing myself some issues. First of all, remove Guardian, because that's just gonna confuse the heck out of me. You are important. You are the heir of the heir of the heir. Right. You don't have a wife yet. Now that is a perfect one to marry to this 12-year-old that we had a moment ago. Let me grab you. You, first daughter. Because if we find a spouse for you, and that is the rest. So let's go by age. Age 14. The rest 14 is 17, 16, 15, 14. Come on. Don't make me look for him forever. 14, 14. Dressed. There he is. My grandson. Yes, they're of the same family line, but she does bring Herculean to the board. He is the other ones. This is not directly somebody that's going to inherit everything. Wait a second. Having said that, before I do this. No, he's going to inherit a kingdom, which will then go away into... No, it will not. Because this will be an alliance for him with the Eastern Roman Empire, but it will not guarantee the Empire, because therefore is this boy. Right. I'm sorry, I got confused. Once again, age. Oh, come on. The rest. Where are thou? Here you are. Alright, so that is linked into our family again, so there will be a claim on the Eastern Roman Empire, and that is not, however, our inheriting line that gets it. Because that is this boy, and then this little guy, but he's 1. We'll have to see. If he's 1, there is still a chance that the heir of the heir... Yeah, might, and perhaps he might father yet one more child when he's on the throne. The hook on my wife has ended, and there's a dangerous faction. What is it this time? Roman Nicene Populists. I'm not too surprised. Which will happen in Dacia. So there's going to be another revolt in the new territory that we conquer. It happens. I'm just really curious to see if these guys are all going to be released when the turnover of the Empire will occur, because that tends to be rather nice. Yeah, I think greedy is... Oh, lustful. Or with my grandson. You know what? Sure, and I can hold a party to get rid of the stress. There we go. Neighbor 1 war. No, thank you very much. You're just a low-born girl. There was an internal war here with a lady from Palmyra, I believe. Yep, but she lost it. So that's probably going to... Oh, I am arrogant. Yeah, she can lose... The Empress can lose 10 opinion of me. Sure. That should be fine. Task finished. What task is finished? Find secrets. Alright. You have been married out. I now need to know for my own. You are 13, so that's pretty clear to know when I'm done with her, because then the marriage will take place. 11. 13 should be enough that I can still teach him, supposedly, when I have time. Famous reveler now as well. Changing mind is a healthy mind. You are the heir of the heir on the Eastern Roman Empire. Trusting would be better for me, because then you would be a little bit more easily handled. But you know what? I will just give him fickle. I don't want the rebellion of the Eastern Roman Empire to be available dynasty legacy. Really? Let's go with conversion blood. Let's take it. That is a pretty good boy. We're getting a lot of random boys here. But Lover's Pox, I'm not sure who gave that to whom. Oh, let's just kill this dude. Oh, ooh, 23. He loses for the opinion of me. Dang, he's a good soldier. Put him into my dungeon, negotiate release, and recruit. Thank you. And you are going to be a champion of mine. Force. There we go. We have a new champion of a random event. Of apparently people trying to murder me. Which isn't too surprising that they are want to, because there's a lot of population that's annoyed. Oh, there is another rebellion. That is a hook on you. I really don't need a hook on you. What am I trying to do again? I have to... Oh, I think I'm trying to get a hook on him so that I can take away the kingdom and give it to my family member, because I was a little silly. This book sounds interesting. You increase your learning by 1. And he loses 15 opinion on me. Sure, he can handle that. There we go. Learning 31. Not a bad idea. So what is your rebellion about? In the Liberty War. Well, that's not gonna last very long, because this one is about to pop. My sister just died of old age. Okay. But she even struggles with calming. My wife. She's irritable now. And you want freedom, you shall have it in death. There we go. There is the rebellion. 7,000. But what I like about this particular rebellion, and why I didn't mind showing off yet another rebellion crush, is that this one is rather localized. First of all, we could hire you guys. And now nowadays it has grown to become 10,000 men on the very own. That is already a massive army to take down rebels. And there we go. We're gonna raise a little more, don't you worry. I'm not gonna just do it with just my own people, my own retinue, but I wanted to have those in there to have at least the stronger troops. It's the queen, no, the king. It never takes the right target. Alright, that is enough. That's another 10,000 strong army. And I don't want to waste all my money on this small little rebellion that is happening over here. We'll try and crush. We're gonna crush that. But yeah, they're gathering up here a little bit, so it's not too bad to have somewhat overwhelming numbers. Somebody trying to kill my niece. That is apparently my prisoner. Probably because she did the honky tonky when she shouldn't have done the honky tonky with that particular person. Yep, they're getting up there. Oh, voila, we already captured the villain. Which means we can disband all, and that is that rebellion dealt with. And of course, execute, because you're not very strong. It will give me dread and piety. There is no reason for me to keep you. You can marry. The heir of the heir, she died in childbirth. That's unfortunate. 0-year-old twin with the perfect one. That's unfortunate because this guy isn't perfect, but I'm not gonna put away 2 children for no reason. But you have no more wife. Well, I know a perfect wife for you. It's gonna take forever until she's grown, but yeah, or we take her. But that children of that bond will not be. They will be free behind the heir's children, so that's not gonna be that fruitful, actually. I mean, I was considering it, but this is a courtier of mine? Huh. I was considering it. She would actually could be inbred. What is your? Oh, this is my brother. Okay, so it's down his line. You also need a wife. No, I'm still gonna do this marriage. The point is that any children of this marriage are not going to be able to inherit our throne. So it is kind of pointless for me to push there for something that is gonna help them in that sense. At 23 and might be inheriting something. But are you going to inherit something? Sorry, I must look at her. She's to inherit a kingdom. That means that he is going to inherit a kingdom. So let's not marry him to somebody that's gonna... That's a funny one. That's beneath the King of Ghana. Yeah, but let's... High Chieftain of Mecklenburg. Yeah, let's take that. The age of 20, demand conversion, and voila. Oh, by the way, the Hunnic Empire has grown again, but it is now in a very big rebellion. And it's an independence war, so it's probably going to lose all of that again. Oh well, Hunnic Empire. In another timeline, you would be wonderful. In this timeline, you suck. You are my grandson, I assume. No, my great-grandson. This is my granddaughter. Wow. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes when you become Herculean and when you have... That is not good. You know what? Stop your finding secrets over there. Find secrets in the capital. In my own court. See if we find something interesting over there. Nice, a few more days and Eden would have another development. Very well. Development 20. So development 20 and Rome was, what now? 23? 26. And we had the technology to get up to 35. I should have that. Governmental community. So, we could get our capital higher than Rome. How about you? No, that's 42. That's gonna be a little bit difficult, but we can make it a very big capital. Yeah, thank you. Feels very truthful and heartfelt. And you, I think... No, I did not make your area... oh, Adamite is over here. Oh, wonderful. I did not sway him, but he is now 100. I think I can stop from the swaying of this chap. I was a little bit afraid he won't like me. But that's not taken care of. Dang. Poor ailing, but not yet convinced. Ghana's still pretty battered. And the war for Dia's claim on the thing. She is Pictisch though. Yeah. You are beneath me, but that is because I want to keep you around this little area so that we can quickly create Takrur and give it to a son, just like I want to give Mauritania a little wait before we conquer that, so that we could possibly give that to a son. How is Numidia doing? It is integrating this. It isn't integrating this duchy, which I thought it may be able to do because... No, we can be friends. You didn't find a secret, you were fabricating. But this little lad is part of Numidia supposedly, which would make it attached to this duchy. God. But it isn't under his control, actually, because it's one county away, so I should actually take it away from him. But this already doesn't really like me, some person, so I don't really want to push Africa into more issues. So we're not going to focus on that. Obese. 78. There, the Hunnic Empire has been destroyed, so Lingia is out. So that means the kingdom is out. Well done, Hunnic Empire, you've been destroyed once again. Wonderful. There we go. As a granddaughter. She's a non-believer. Doesn't really matter for a courtier, but thanks, I guess. Who is attacking you? In the Independence War. Okay. You know what? I'm considering extending over here. You have 2 counties, right? Yeah. You have some allies. But what if I attack those allies immediately as well? Declare war in the Holy War for... No. Conquest for a duchy. I can just conquest for a county on you. Just this one. Connect our lands. I will declare that war. I will declare this war. And that will be a... No, I can just do a county because he controls 2 different territories. They're part of different duchies. But yeah, I think it is time that we start working on unifying this land a little bit over here. And maybe tell those pesky Norsemen to get out of our faces with their constant raiding of my person. Because I am not okay with that. Alright, let me find a military engineer. You are going to go here. Then I'm going to move the flag up here. Then we're going to raise a man-at-arms. And then we're going to raise a local army. Because there's no way in hell that there is enough supplies in this region for a large army. There isn't. Oh. Like this. This is too large. All this time they've been constantly bothering me and making sure that I felt miserable. No longer shall I accept this. No longer shall we accept that these guys just keep raiding us. It is high time we taught these people a lesson. Do not mess with the Pictish Empire. You shall die if you do. Alright, 6,000 men. 9,000 men of mine to be traveling around. This is an interesting idea because I'm not sure if I really want to attack these guys. Oh, I can this way. That is a pretty good attack. Sign of a weak soul. Non-believer. That's not really what I wanted to see, but sure. Hit me with it. I love the fact that we're getting some serious development over here. Hey! Oh, you sneaky. You saw what I did and immediately was like, nope. And you should have, yeah, Marcher, and you should be good in Forest. And this is a forest, so it looks like a pretty good one. Apostate. There we go. No, we do not need to create hooks. And we are fast enough that they cannot escape us. So now we are already taking down their elite forces before they get reinforced. In fact, the reinforcements are too late that it is a second battle. That is really good for us. There we go. Crush the guys. And these wars are very simple, but I did think it was an interesting thing to watch. The push of the Pictish Empire into Norway, as well, of course, the Dacia expansion. It couldn't end this expansion on not decided by me. Oh, you actually conquered already. Oh well, I can't really stop you. Still can give a kingdom to and conquer just a county next to it and say, son, you are now the king of this. Ho ho ho. Yeah, hold on. What we want to do is we want to go here and siege. Yeah, and because we were sending this army back, all of a sudden they reconsidered their options. But they have landed over here. Alright, raise local army. There it is. There happened a very impressive thing. We need to quickly act. Negotiate an alliance. Is a claimant. Oh, he could claim everything. Empire of Pictisch. He does not wish to be allies. Well then, I hope you can hold on to it. These guys at least have become separate. We need to declare war upon them in the next episode and take that. They haven't released this area. That is close by enough. But this is interesting. He is a claimant. Yep, that is true. But he is automatic allies to... No, he isn't. Despite having been married to his sister. Dacia is an ally to him, so this is going to be a bit interesting. Is this forest? No, this is taiga. So we may want to change who's over here. 30 days. But we already have 7,000 troops. I do not want to chance that. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them this general and we are going to smack them away from our capital. That is one. And you are... Oh, you're already engaged. The kin couldn't change... oh, we have the heir! We could matrilineal marry this boy. That is interesting. And we could control who he's gonna marry. That is definitely something to keep in mind. Oh, we got this, but didn't push our forces out to control, to fight the rest. But this is a battle with that particular county, so hopefully there is 100%. Thank you, because that... Oh. Not a special combatant, but that allows us to enforce demands over here. Which I think is excellent. Because that means we can get the heck out of here. And this area is now ours. You are the Duke of a very different area, but I can definitely give you different ducal titles because I believe all of this is beneath you. Yes, it is. No, we don't need a strong hook on people that are not important. I'm just gonna take the lowborn ruler thing. Somebody with a darn good virtue. You are pretty good. And not a great fighter and not with a great super trait. So, you, my friend. Yeah, I understand, but I'm very curious about those sub-lady, her. Oh, she's the Duchess of Hagoland now. See, they already split it off between two things. Alright. Gonna, no, grant you a vassal. Why can I not grant this lady a vassal? This duchy. Then we'll do it that way. Grand title. And then you get this area as well. Congratulations. You are now a double duchess. You will defend this border of the empire. Here's the Holy Order. I think I can stand you down, even if it's gonna take months for you to come back. Because I really quickly want to take down these two before Freistadt starts to decide, we will conquer these two. Yeah, because we don't need them. We don't need them to be around in 11 months. We can handle fighting those wars later. This is the Holy Order. We'll take up in 4 months. It's fine. Grab this and let's do this quickly. Sorry, almost spiked the mic there, I noticed. Where the heck are you going? Oh, hold on. Dang. No, don't. Okay. Do this. Change, and I noticed that apparently, without realizing, I lacked a court position. So let me do a search on that. And what did my intrigue screen say? Oh no, I'm trying to sway him, but I don't really need that anymore. Abandon that. Yeah, apparently Paul is quite experienced. Let's take him up. There we go. Suffering super attrition anyway, so better make use of it. Education at an end. Perfect, that means I can educate you. Then that is handled. There you go. Now in his court, but that doesn't matter. She is betrothed. Excellent, betrothed over here. So back in my court. And we'll just stop this army from coming in. That is probably going to allow us to claim victory in a moment. I need to stand down this army because it's just suffering way too much attrition. There's the 100%. That is what I was waiting for. There we go. And with that, I'm going to... This battle should have waited with that army. I apologize for those who were like, don't do it. Because you were absolutely right. I shouldn't have done that. I'm directly going to grant you this title. You are then the holder of the North. And in the next episode, or perhaps just off camera, because these two guys are not going to be able to hold out against me, we will get all of Pannonia. I'll come back to you after I won these two wars, and, well, if anything interesting at all happens within the Eastern Roman Empire, I am surprised of its stability. Now, this is a fairly good chap, so maybe that is it. Has he already managed to convert some people? No, they're still Nicene. How about this king? Nicene Greek still. His opinion... Yeah, this was... It's not crazy. -6. But it's not horrible. -58. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. -73. I cannot imagine the Eastern Roman Empire being very stable. And we will need to jump on that, because I thought I was going to help him out, but he doesn't want an alliance. Because he is a claimant. You're an idiot. Is what I say you are. But that is a different opinion, I guess. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.